Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you with Talk About It Tuesday. I want to talk about holidays and not so much Christmas or New Year's or even Thanksgiving, but the other holidays. I know a lot of people are preparing for, as we call it, Resurrection Sunday, or Easter. And I know there's a holiday that's in between Valentine's Day and Easter, which is St. Patrick's Day. And so I happened to be reading something the other day, and the person was saying how people were already preparing for spring and Easter, but forgetting all about St. Patrick's Day. And so I don't know. My question, I guess, is, do you celebrate every single holiday that is on the calendar? Or do you just celebrate the big holidays, like Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, that's a big one too, Easter, Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, stuff like that? Or do you celebrate the smaller holidays, I would call it, like St. Patrick's Day? I know for myself, I don't decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I just don't. But, growing up, my mom didn't either. But I know, like, going to school, we always, had the shamrocks and the little leprechauns and green and gold and all that great stuff. And, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure somewhere down the line, there's some Irish blood in my system. But, do I know exactly where it is, where it came from? No, not necessarily. So I don't necessarily, celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I will say happy St. Patrick's Day, but I'm not all about the beer and the green lakes and all that stuff. That's just not my deal. So, but as I was reading this article, the person was talking about how, everybody's all about Easter and just skipping over St. Patrick's Day. And then there was comments about it, and they were saying something like, that's paganism and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I can't tell you right from wrong. Boss Lady not gonna do that. That's not my thing. I can just tell you what Boss Lady does. No, I'm not going around drinking no green beer. No, I'm not, painting the walls green. That's not my thing. Now, will I wear, possibly a shamrock shirt? Maybe, but who cares? So I just want to know, comment below, do you celebrate all the holidays from January 1st to December 31st? I know I do decorate for certain things, and then I also decorate for certain seasons. Me personally, living in Minnesota, when we have winters from sometimes September through May, yes, I am going to spruce up the house and get some pink and some yellows and, get spring to come through, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. It's not just about the holidays or, someone has said to me, you decorate for all the holidays, you decorate for all the seasons, you're paganistic or something to that effect. And I was just like, are you kidding me? No, I just like a change. If I've been looking at the same wall for 50 years, yeah, I want to change. If it's purple and I want to see orange, then that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, people do what they want to do in their own houses, and I know I'm going to do what I want to do in my house. As far as my kids are concerned, Miss Pina wears uniform, so she can't wear no green for St. Patrick's Day. But I might put, a green bobble in her hair or a green beret or something, because I know they're talking about it in school. Now, is it something that's just, this is what we do every year? No, but, and I like the different decorations and things for holidays. Now, as far as like spring and Easter this year, I haven't even been shopping. Well, y'all know I haven't been shopping because I haven't been hauling that much. But I haven't been, going out buying all this stuff just to, decorate. Last year I bought enough anyway. I'll probably pick up a couple, 2-3 things just to kind of add to what I have. But, I'm not going to go all out and every inch of my house be, Easter related or whatever, because it is about the resurrection. But, I just feel that if you, train up your children the way you want to and you live your life the way you want to, That's fine with me. As long as you're not stepping on my toes, boss lady not going to step on yours. So that is my Talk About It Tuesday, y'all. I just wanted to talk about, the different holidays and how people are, saying what they're saying, this commercialism and all this stuff. You know what they said all about Christmas time and all the shopping. Yeah, okay, whatever. My thing is, as long as I'm not asking you for $5, don't worry about it. That's the truth. If I'm not asking you to help me pay for presents or baskets or dresses or whatever, don't worry about it. Just as well as, I will say this and I'll wrap it up. When we were little girls, my sister and I, my big sister, my grandfather was all about the Easter dresses, bonnets, socks, shoes, purses, all that stuff. He always told my mom, here's some money, go get them girls their dresses, and so that's something that was like a great memory of my grandfather. So I continued on that tradition with my girls. Every time it was Easter, every time it was Christmas, they had a brand new dress, bottom line. And, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm always shopping anyway. So if I can especially find a dress for a deal like I did for Christmas this past year, I'm going to pick it up, period. So, and that's just me, but that's how I was raised. That's what I like to do. I'm not saying that's right, wrong, or otherwise. That's just what boss lady does. I do know people who buy Easter dresses for their girls or, suits for their boys only for Easter. Haven't been to church since, the church opened its doors, but they definitely buy that stuff for Easter to take them to church, to get the free candy, to, stuff like that. Now that I honestly don't agree with, but that's because I was born and raised in the church. So we didn't have that option of not going to church, from January till Easter and then show up on Easter Sunday. We didn't have that option. In my house, when I was growing up, we was at the church house from Sunday through Saturday. I kid you not. We was at prayer meeting, Bible study, choir meeting, usher board, deacon meeting, deaconess, meeting just because of meeting at the church. So that's how I was raised. Now, do I do that with my kids? No, by no means, because I was just overwhelmed with all that mess. Because I don't feel you got to be at the church house from sun up to sundown, Sunday through Saturday. But, some people feel that way, and that's okay with me. If that's what you want to do, fine. My parents still going to meeting and choir rehearsal and deaconess and deacon, whatever. Trustee, all that stuff. Yeah. So my parents still do that to this day, but I don't, and I don't make my kids do it. But I said that to say, different strokes for different folks, basically, so celebrate what you want to celebrate. Don't celebrate what you don't want to celebrate. And, if the next one is doing it big and bold and you could only do it meek and mild, have at it. Enjoy yourself, because boss lady definitely going to enjoy hers. Now, I will tell you, I do make a green smoothie for Miss Peanut around St. Patrick's Day because we don't celebrate it, but she saw the smoothie and she thought it was really cool. And so I make that for her. Not so much to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but I just make it around then. So then that's her way of saying, oh, I did something for St. Patrick's Day. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no, we don't get down like that. That's just not our thing. So, but I'm going to wrap this up. So I hope you have a great day, great night. That's my Talk About It Tuesday, and I'm sticking to it. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.